Hello, everybody. Hello. And my elf, wait, that way. Elfie friend, Bridget, Queen's Crafts.
Hello, hello, everyone.
So let's see who's in here. Liz Crochet and More, welcome in. And Missy's Yarniverse and more. So many and mores. And Dragon Cat, hello, hello. Welcome in. Good evening. And I've got a baby snuggled in beside me right here. My co-host, which I did a hashtag tonight. She has become a hashtag Ziva the Diva. Hashtag Ziva the Diva if you use it. She has become moves. I'm so excited. Good evening, Mateo. How are you? But I have succeeded in finally making my own hashtag or her own hashtag on the YouTube streets. So excited. Yes. Good
Well,
evening, Marie. How are you? And Deborah, hello. But yes, it said she has been on over 100 videos or channels. So
oh, wow. She's a popular little lady.
yes. Well, hashtag Queen Ruby had already been being used by I guess some humans, with the name Ruby. But yeah, Ziva the Diva was her own thing. So
Well,
yes.
congratulations, Miss Eva. So, what are you working on tonight, Miss Mel?
I am working on my turkey trot um 2024 turkey. What are you? She is not happy now. Mommy was gushing too much. Um, it is my Marley Bird turkey trot. Um, it's the Sookie cardigan. It's my first panel. It's got a pocket slot and everything.
Oh,
But it's my first panel still. Hi, Lisa. How are you? And I'm still working on the first panel. It's the first part, even though it's all done now and everything because of Thanksgiving. And good
right.
evening, Angela. But Marley Bird is actually this month's creator spotlight for Erin's creator spotlight over at Crafting Kitty. So I'm just keeping working on it, and I'll be able to enter whatever I've got done for the creator spotlight. I got to come up with one or maybe two other projects because you can enter up to three.
Right.
Maybe a hat and a washcloth, or a couple small projects. I never go small though. I'm always like, oh, that shawl and that blanket look nice,
Right.
or that bag, and it's a bag with like um the waistcoat stitch, which the waistcoat stitch sucks. But oh gosh, yes. Yeah.
That's me and Bobbles.
Oh gosh, yes. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that in a week and a half. And then you're like 1.5 rows in a week. Yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm glad you're good, Lisa. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
the Tree of Love Bobble Stitch blanket killed Bobbles forever for me. It's like 283 rows of Bobble Stitch.
Oh God, no.
And beautiful blanket. I mean,
Oh yeah.
so myself, absolutely beautiful blanket, but
It's also like a very expensive blanket with the yarn, and because it's like, oh, this won't take much.
Mm-hmm.
73 skeins later.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Why is
It's
this
fresh on my
taking
mind
so
'cause it's
much?
sitting behind me right now.
Mhm.
I pulled it out. I want to send it to somebody, but I need to email her first and make sure she's okay with me sending it to her.
Aw,
It's going to be
I'm
rather
sure the
expensive to send because she lives in Canada.
ooh,
But she's also going to be a bride in 2025, so I thought it would, Tree of Love blanket, perfect wedding present.
yep, that would be beautiful. It's a beautiful sentiment too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not doing me no good sitting here and to share the I don't have any girlfriends to share the joy of being a bride with. You know what I mean? Like the only other person I know that's getting married is another person on YouTube.
Right. So what are you working on right now?
I am making squares with the absolutely gorgeous yarn that Bella sent me. I have decided on the project that I'm going to be making. So I'm making the squares in preparation of making that project. I haven't
Mhm.
yet um, balled up the largest hank, so I can't start putting them together until I do that. Excuse me. Right now, the color I'm working with is a lovely pink.
That
Next one,
almost matches your walls.
right, is a blue. Oh, where did I put them? Oh, here they are, over here. The first one I did was this lovely purple. We got three granny squares and extra left over out of each mini so far. And then the second was this varied pink. And I had to pick a granny square project because our Bella is the queen of granny squares. And I mentioned that because there's something coming up that Miss Mel's got going on in this next year that involves our Bella and granny squares that maybe Mel want to tell you guys about.
I do. Okay, so I, hi Diana D, and welcome to the Shooting Stars. Thank you for becoming a member. Um, so I am going to do a year long contest in 2025. And it is all about Bella. All about Bella from Bella's Crocheted Gifts. So it's a year-long contest that will run from January 1st. And look at me. Poindexter. Um, hi, Jennifer. And yes, you were, Diana, because you said, I am your first member. Now give me your Noro. But but and you are getting my Noro. Some of my Noro. Hi, Mary. Now, I have had a slight hiccup in sending things out, but I remember that, Diana. My very first member, and I have you in my book. My
Oh,
Oh, um,
It's giving me a headache.
have a wonderful lunch, Lisa. But I am, and there's Eva, but I'm going to do a year-long giveaway. The giveaway will be at the end of 2025, but the contest runs for the whole year, so you have to pay attention all year long. The contest will be how many Granny Square projects does Bella do in 2025? That's just the gist of it. And then there will be details I go over. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? There will be details I go over at the very beginning of the year. I will do a video with all the details and about the contest, the rules, maybe a little information about maybe some things that are going to already be in the prize pack, because I'll be collecting or building the prize pack for the end of the year, and it will be international, and I will be shipping the physical prize pack internationally, because I'll be able to do that by the end of 2025 again. But this is to help promote Bella, because Bella should be monetized already. She's very close to 1,000 subscribers. She has just been sitting there, not getting to 1,000. She should be there. I'm hoping this promotes her up to 1,000, and her watch hours, should be there, but they're not. And I'm hoping this gets her more watch hours. Hi, Dawn, honey. How are you? Thank you. But so she's just such a lovely person and so cheerful and so sweet to everybody. And I also love the fact that she loves granny squares so much. And she finds them so versatile, and they really are versatile. Granny, Stitch, and Granny. I didn't even know about Granny rectangles until I got on YouTube, but no, we're talking about Bella's Crocheted Gifts. She's a little known channel, but she is a wonderful channel, and she's a great friend of both Bridget's and mine. And I think she'd be a great friend to anybody who met her. But I'm going to be promoting her in 2025 with a year-long contest. So I'm just talking a little bit about it right now, Jennifer. So yeah, I'm going to put out a video. I'm going to try to. Yeah, I'll definitely put it out January 1st. I'll have it set up to be, published January 1st. Yeah, I will, you know what? I'll get her link and drop it for you, hon. Oh,
I'll get
definitely. Huh?
I'll get it.
You'll do it? Thank you. I am slow on the uptake when it comes to doing it on the computer, and my computer's slow. And also my dog's head is on my keyboard. So, hugs right back, Dawn. I hope everything's fine with the doctor. What is going on here? I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I did with my last stitch. Oh, because that was the chain too. But yeah. And also, we're just having a cute little promotion. I saw this when I brought up my thing, but they now have goals for us. Hi, Yolanda. How are you, hun? Welcome in. Um, they have goals for us on our channels when we have lives. So I decided to set a goal, and it says, see if you can get so many super chats. You don't have to do this. Don't feel any pressure. It's of any level. It could be 99 cents. It could be whatever. And it's for the whole length of the live. And so I said, okay, I'll see if I can get 5 super chats, any level. And if we get 5 super chats during the live, Bridget and I will do a Q&A session where you can ask, as long as they are not too personal. Hi, Tot. How are you? We will do a Q&A session, so an extra live at some point. Q&A session live. Thank you for being a member for 5 months, Dawn. We love you too. And, I totally forgot it was Monday and I missed bingo altogether. I hope this wasn't the December bingo they give you 2,500 points. I would have been upset. I would have been so upset.
I got up
But oh
way
well.
too late.
But oh well. If you miss it, you miss it.
But I never go into the bingo. If I'm awake, I'll go into Dawn's. Most of the time, I'm not awake because generally
Yeah.
I don't go to bed till after the sun comes up. But you know, thank you, Yolanda. That is very
Thank
sweet of
you,
you.
Yolanda. Phoebe, you're on my yarn, honey. She's not moving. She's not moving. You're on my yarn, sweetie. You're on my yarn. Nope, she's not. Not a care in the world. Nope. Not one care. Phoebe, the house is on fire. There's bacon in the fire.
This
Nope.
is for you, Yolanda.
She gave me the buttons to push for those and stuff. I still haven't figured out how to go and push the buttons. She's like, here, I'll give you access to all my videos. Nope. I'm just like, thank you. Thank you.
Well, I mean, in every other way, definitely like with tech stuff, you are far beyond me. So if I can have one little thing that I can go, oh, I know how to do that and Mel don't, I don't mind. Not at all.
I can also break the tech stuff much easier than she can. Hi, Sally.
Oh, I love to dance, Missy. I absolutely love to dance. Now, do I look good dancing? Hell no. Not in the least. Drunken chickens look better on the dance floor than I do, but I'm having a hell of a good time while I'm doing it, and in my mind, that's what matters.
It is what matters. It is what matters. Aw, thank you, Sally. Thank
Thank
you. Wait, I
you.
can find the button. I can find it. No, I'm kidding. I always make faces when I dance. I can't help it.
Yep.
It's like a natural occurrence.
Yep.
My sisters went with me to a club once, and they're like, "Why do you keep making faces? You're scaring everybody off." And I'm like, I don't know.
Yep.
Dawn's like, I'm not awake during bingo either.
Oh, she's like me. She is very much a night owl, but she adjusts herself to do bingo because she likes to do it with everybody. So
Yeah.
I give her mad props for that because in that way I'm a little bit, I'm like, you know what, this is my schedule. And I understand that the world is up during the day and I have to adjust myself for certain things, but I also understand that most of the things I want to do can happen in the afternoon. So
Thank you, Rebecca. Oh, you're going to keep those buttons flying. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
this is for you, Miss Rebecca.
Oh, wait, it stopped. It stopped. Oh, Dawn, I'm so sorry, honey.
Sending you loads of love and light, Miss Dawn. I hope that you get feeling better soon, honey.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my,
I'm like a weeble wobble, Dawn. Once I start, it's like gravity. I don't stop, you know?
right? Did you see the new yarn bowls that Mr. Yarndall has been making?
I did not.
He made it a Frankenstein one. And
Ooh.
he's working on a cauldron one that is his own
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
So we were giving suggestions in the live. It was really cool.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a Frankenstein one that's kind of like a darker green and like a lighter, brighter green. And it's like
Mm.
Frankenstein's head. It's huge. It's really cool. He's doing some really neat things over there. That 3D printing is far beyond me with all the computer, mm, but I think it's really cool. Well, I hope that you get them out, Miss Diana, and you don't worry about chatting away. You do what you need to do. We appreciate you being here in
Yeah.
whatever capacity you can be.
Yes. Very much so.
Yes, I probably won't even, honestly, I probably will never use the yarn bowl that I plan on getting from Jerry. It will go on a shelf, a place of honor, and it will be left there because I want to look at it and I'm never going to take the chance that something happens to it. And besides that, I design bags so that I don't have to ball up my yarn. And to me, a yarn bowl is for if you ball up your yarn. And well, I design bags so I don't have to do that, but I also want to support my friends and what they're doing, especially Dawn and Jerry, because they have been hella supportive to me, not only, getting stuff for themselves, but getting stuff for other people, you know,
Yeah.
that's mine. And I really appreciate that.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hello, Bear. How are you tonight, sweetheart? Yeah, been
Do you know someone named Charlotte Brown? She came in and said hello to you.
Well, hello, Miss Charlotte. How are you tonight? Well, Well, yes, that's definitely good, sweetheart. That's always, the positive note that I try to start my day on. Um, we strive for more than that, but hey, if that's what we got for the day, I woke up on the top side of the soil. We are doing good.
I'm glad you're doing good, Charlotte. So is anybody having the icy rain we're having here in northern Pennsylvania?
It was so warm here today that I could have wore a t-shirt outside.
Oh, you shush. You shush now.
You know what, Yolanda? I've been actually thinking about adding something like that in the new year. I want to pick some friends and do some creative lives and whatnot. But because I am a night owl, that's what I plan on doing is a later stream. So,
I
and
probably won't be up for it unless I'm having insomnia.
I know. I mean, and I completely understand that. But, I'm going to keep our Monday lives. I just want to add another
Yeah.
live in the new
Well,
year to my lineup.
yeah, you usually, well, except now that I've moved them back to 2 p.m., you weren't up for my, 11 a.m., which used to be 9 a.m.
Oh.
lives. Hi, Jenny hon. How are you? Ooh, Missy just had. I can't believe she's laying still for me pulling this under her throat. Okay, now she moved, and it's still under her throat. Hi, Terry. How are you?
I haven't made a video yet to share it, but I got an order last week for the cat fabric that I just got. Well,
Mhm.
with the way that I cut the fabric, I've got enough cut for like one and a half, almost two by cutting for one. So I went ahead and made up the second bag. I haven't made a video yet, but you guys got to see it. It's way too cute. I'm gonna
Oh, no.
get one in this fabric because just mine won't be with this shade. Look at this.
Oh,
Aren't they cute? Look at them kitties.
look at the kitties. I love them. And you put purple on it. No wonder.
Yes. But I mean, I thought that went really nice.
It does. It does. But I'm
It
saying no wonder it's not, your shade.
right, yeah. No. I
Hi,
will probably
Mandy.
go I'll probably go dark with it.
Hmm.
Or I might pick like the pink out of the flowers. There's
Hmm.
a nice pink in the flowers that I might add with it for mine.
It does go perfectly, Deborah. It does.
And I've been working on my mosaic. Girl, I about ripped my hair out. I lost a couple stitches. I had to redo it and redo it, but I found my stitches. Sneaky little buggers.
She makes beautiful bags, Charlotte, doesn't she?
But look, the words are starting to show up.
Yeah. Now, is that the one you're making for him?
Mm-hmm. This will
Okay.
be the King's blanket. This is the Lover's Tarot card. It was going to be for both of us, but I mean, we could both sit underneath it. But we'd have to be like
I was going to say you'd have to be like half on top of him, and then he'd have to be like
Right. And
contorted
that's
this
just,
way, and the dogs would have to be on the other side of the couch, which is not where they want to be. And
we have to get a couch because we don't even have one. We left it when we bought this place. We left it in the trailer and gave it to the kids that bought our trailer from us. And we just, with everything that's happened in the last 3 years, we just haven't had the funds to get a sofa yet. We will, but I am going to make the next blanket I plan on making is the fairy blanket that Sam from Memphis Makes just got done making. And it's a fairy garden. So I've got that one in my Etsy account that I was talking to you about. I have like $113 in my Etsy cart right now. And all of it is makes for the next year. So hopefully, I will get to all of them and plus so much more because I also have some wearables that I have planned for the next year as well. So the one project per craft is completely blown out of the water now. I currently have like 3 crochet projects going on that I'm actively working on. I'm turning into Mel.
hey, if you leave the stuff in your cart for long enough, they usually give you coupons.
Yeah. And well, some of it was on sale when I put it in the cart, and no, now it's not, but that's all right. I'm going to get it anyways. That's what I'm going to do with my next YouTube check. I will have, as of right this minute, and there's still a few days where, my videos might go viral and I'll get a lot more or something. But as of right
Yeah. We could
now,
all go viral. Sure.
right. Sure.
Ziva Mediva became a hashtag,
There you go.
right?
But I'm going to take that next
Right.
check, and most of it's going to be patterns. Only one thing is for me, but it's going to be a birthday present. So,
And we all deserve to get ourselves birthday presents.
that's right. I worked hard this last year, you
Yes, you
know,
do.
and I have plans to work even harder in the next year. So,
And
we
who
even
worked
started
hard to
scheduling.
get that Etsy or that YouTube check? Who earned that YouTube check?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
yeah, hopefully all my I even got a calendar and started putting in weekly video plans and whatnot for next year. I'm going to try to be like all those professional people, like Sam, and has weekly videos that they talk to you about the thing that they're going to talk to you about on that weekly video. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I've never been that person, but
What?
you know what? I'm going to try.
Yeah.
What
Uh,
I'm doing is not working. I've been here for 5.5 years and I've gone, not nowhere, but in comparison to other people in the same genre, nowhere. And I'm not cutting myself down. I'm just saying there's a vast difference between my numbers and what other people's numbers are that have been here even way less time. So if I gotta say, it can't all be, oh, nobody likes me. Some of it's got to be something that I'm doing. So we got to throw some new ingredients in the pot and see if we can get it tasting a little bit better. And then maybe everybody will come have soup. you know
happy belated birthday, Dragon Cat.
Sounds like a good idea, Missy. She said she's been doing that, wanting to do the same thing so we could bat around some ideas.
Hmm.
I think I'll be okay. I mean, all it is adding a little bit of structure to my life, and well, that can't really be bad. So, you know, maybe it'll help get some more of these goals, taken care of, and Stash Down 2025 is definitely going to be a thing, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully even more people will join us in the new year, both people that do videos and subscribers. I'd love to see more numbers come in and, pictures of what's being made and stuff like that.
Yep. Hi, Zach. I'm always off screen when I wave. I'm like, this thing always bends that way. Go up, go sideways. Nobody get car sick. Hi.
Lisa is working on a really, really pretty project right now. If you're not
Who is?
keeping up with her knit race, you should go over and check it out because she's making a snood. It's really pretty.
I will come check it out, Lisa. I was having a hard week with this med change. I finally got out one of my advents again today. So
Yeah, I've been noticing you haven't been around, but I didn't want to, push you.
yeah,
I figured it was, med stuff. So
yeah, yeah. But I've got a bunch ready to come out, and they're already edited and everything. I just gotta upload them. So
awesome.
I should be able to just get them right out and everything. And
Well, that's good. I'm loving your sweater. That is really cute.
this is the Horcruxes from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I really like
It's
it.
it's uh it's actually a duster, and it's got a pixie hood. I love it. I love it to death. It keeps me warm. And I've got two sweaters on. Got two on.
Ooh,
I'm cold. And I'm under a heated blanket with the dog next to me.
we haven't had a fire going since early this morning.
We're almost out of firewood. We have a little bit in the cradle inside by the fireplace and 6 pieces outside.
Mel or Zach, I have seen Harry Potter enough for both of us. It's all right, honey. I
Out,
absolutely love
Zach.
Harry Potter.
Out. I'm
I
kidding.
quite often
I'm
binge
kidding.
it while I'm in here crafting away because it's one of those movies, that series where my mind can stay where it's at for quite a while. I can sit here and listen
Hmm.
to it. I do not have to look at the screen. I know exactly what's going on, and
Yep.
I can keep going, keep doing my thing, but I've got that entertainment in my ear.
Yep. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. But then if I go anywhere outside of that range, Bridget's like, what? Who? What? If I go Labyrinth, if I go Princess Bride, if I go Ever After, if I go Fifth Element,
Got
if
that one.
okay,
No, I
okay, good.
absolutely love Bruce Willis now. I mean, broke my heart
All
that
right, I
what he
forgot.
changed
If
it.
I go to certain male actors,
I
okay,
think
then
that's
I have to like back up, step away from Bridget. So, if uh wait, which one does she not like?
Will Ferrell.
No, no, no. Is it you love or you hate Johnny Depp?
Oh, I love Johnny Depp.
Okay, okay. So Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember which way you went with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I
Yes,
really like
Jennifer.
him. He makes good
Yes.
movies. So does Nick
Yep.
Cage. He makes good movies. And
Yes, I
Denzel makes
enjoy
good.
Nicolas Cage. I enjoy Nicolas Cage. Everybody's like, you either hate Nicolas Cage or you love Nicolas Cage.
I
I
love him.
enjoy him.
Yeah,
I really want to see the movie where he plays himself. He
that would
plays
be
the actor Nicolas Cage. I want to see him make fun of himself, you
that
know?
would be so funny.
But he does. He apparently, the movie is about somebody kidnaps him for like this super rich drug lord or so. I don't know. I don't know the premise. I just want to see it, you know?
Miss Katie.
Hi, Katie. Yeah, I love Robin Williams. I love Steve Martin. I love the 80s, comedian.
Robin
Just
was hilarious. Broke my heart how sad he was.
I grew up on Mork and Mindy on TV. I
See, not that
did.
I didn't watch that, but like I said, we didn't really get to watch TV much,
Right.
you know. But like
But
the movies that I've seen him in, I absolutely loved.
hmm Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh God, yes. The only drawback to Mrs. Doubtfire is Pierce Brosnan.
Okay, but see, I didn't really enjoy Mrs. Doubtfire. I just know most people know Mrs. Doubtfire. I enjoyed Hook.
Oh, I
I
love Hook.
I enjoyed um okay, when I was younger, before I had my bipolar, I enjoyed Dead Poets Society. After I started having emotional problems, I couldn't watch it ever again in my life.
Mm.
Ever again in my life. I can't even think about it too much.
Oh,
You've
Patch
never
Adams,
Okay,
such a good one.
Zach, you need to look up, start making a list of movies.
Right.
Okay. Yes, Goodwill Hunting.
That was
Yes,
a good movie too.
an
Uh,
amazing movie.
The only
Okay.
movie I've ever liked that was like completely Pierce Brosnan, like he was the star in that movie, was Dante's Peak. That is the only movie that he made me actually forget he is who he is. Most of the
Is it
time,
because you first saw him as a Bond and you were like, you don't stand
no,
a chance?
he just always comes off like a conceited jerk in every role he does. But in Dante's Peak, he
That's
was a conceited
because
jerk,
he's
but for good reasons, and he wasn't like overly conceited. Like he mellowed out in Dante's Peak a little bit compared to a lot of his movies where he's just
dude, I think these are really like smudgy and I can't see out of them. Yeah, but that's because he's like too posh of a Britishman and he can only come off as a conceited,
he's
guy because he's too posh of a Britishman. It's just in him.
well, he needs to knock it off.
No, he needs it knocked off. Yeah. Which movie was made in Boston? Goodwill Hunting? We know. There was very much Boston accents
Oh yeah.
flying every which way. Every which way. And, the boys put on hard. Hard. They put the Boston accents on hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie, though.
Oh
The
God, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
You have that accent, Paula? Paula, when did you get here? Have I
Yeah,
missed Paula this whole time?
yeah,
Boston?
16 minutes of time.
Boston? Wait, are you from Boston? You're from Boston, Paula? Okay. Boston? Is that what you call it? Boston?
The king says that my Wisconsin accent comes out when I am worked
Angry.
up about something. Whether it's I'm very excited about something or
Mhm.
something has irritated me to the nth degree, which sometimes doesn't take much. If I'm ranting about something, he goes, "Whoop, there it is."
I have a shirt that says, I don't always whoop, but when I do, there it is. I probably have a shirt that says everything.
He thinks it's funny. He will poke at me trying to get my Wisconsin accent out.
So, Paula, when people find out you're from Boston and do the park the car, all that jazz, do you just kind of want to go whack, 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 like an angry cat?
Yeah, I suppose certain words are very Wisconsin.
No. Paula's just like, no,
I
no.
mean, everybody has an accent. You just don't hear your own accent because you're used to it. You know?
I am just imagining Paula sitting there deadpan, like, no, absolutely not. How could
I
you
think
say
I would
that?
have a blast hanging out with Miss Paula for the day.
Yeah, I'm from central Pennsylvania. I have no accent whatsoever. We have no accent in central Pennsylvania. And people are like, you have an accent. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah, everybody does.
And they're like, yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah, it's just because it's familiar to you, you don't hear it.
Oh, well, I say y'all. I
It's
say
I
y'all.
don't think it's really necessarily the words that you're saying, it's how they're said.
Yeah. And Missy's like, yeah, you do. There, there you go. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I got that. Uh, what does my sister call it? Pennsyltucky accent.
Pennsyltucky.
I Pennsylvanians call it Pennsyltucky. Okay.
That had to be quite the difference on Mel. Or not Mel. Liz. Looking at you,
Yeah.
thinking talking to her.
Yep. And then Terry said someone thought she was from New York and she lived near San Francisco most of her life.
Hmm. They must not have had a very tuned ear to get those
Yeah.
two confused because that is a very, very large difference in accents. Valley Girl.
Oh my.
Every time I think Valley Girl, I think, ugh, gave me the spoon.
Oh my God. Now that's a Nick Cage movie. Does anybody remember that Nick Cage movie? Going back a ways. Valley Girl? Okay, I've gone back beyond Bridget's Nick Cage movie. Uh,
My memory sucks, so it probably one of those that I will
mm,
know it if I see it, but not by
this
name.
is when he was like he may have been 18 to 21 when he did this movie. Ooh, Paula, Louisiana. Do you have
That
a
is a
Creole?
very thick accent, the Louisiana,
Yeah.
especially
Did
Cajun.
did you have a Creole accent or just a deep Southern accent? Like, do you speak Creole? Do you speak the French Creole? Or is that just down in New Orleans that they speak the French Creole?
That's one place I've always
You
wanted.
remember it, Jen? Jen, when did you get in here? Where am I missing all of the Boston accent? Paula Mulford. I lived in Louisiana. No one no one in Louisiana understood what you said because of your Boston accent. That's what you're saying. I thought you were saying because you lived in Louisiana, no one understood because of a Louisiana accent. Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm getting confused. My brain was saying something else in my head. Sorry. Ah, you've been here listening, Jen.
Well, welcome in, Jen, and thank you for joining us, sweetheart.
Yes.
Lost my stitch.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do
Uh
what Bridget does and say I'm gonna do something.
oh.
Hee
Go.
I
Queen
was dragging cat.
Yadira, Maggie, Kristen A, Allie Artifacts, and Morgan Mandy. Congratulations.
Yes, I did it, Sally.
Hmm.
That's okay, Deborah. Thank you for being a member for 4 months, Paula. You're welcome, Mandy. Was Dragon Cat leaving, or was someone just saying hi to her? Oh no, she's got to get going. All right. Have a good night, Dragon Cat.
I was scrolling and I ended tapped on the. And when I'm looking over to the side, I've got the computer over here. I can see a lot better on the
Mhm.
computer.
That's
I
what I'm doing when I'm looking down. Is I'm looking at the chat. So,
making a granny square.
oh, it's so cute. So that hot pink is variegated too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did a really good job with the colors, and there's some pooling,
Mm-hmm.
but not in like a specifically only in this one little spot pooling, it's very
Yeah.
well done. Very, very well done. It's enough off where it doesn't land directly on top of each other. So it's
Yeah.
she did a really awesome job.
Liz, I'm working on this was this year's Marley Bird turkey trot for the crochet. This is the Sookie cardigan. Um this is the first panel.
Is
So,
that
yeah.
Sookie as in True Blood Sookie?
No, it's Sookie as in Gilmore Girls Sookie.
Oh,
The knit one was the Lorelai vest, and they were best friends, Lorelai and Sookie.
okay.
So they did the Lorelai vest for the knit version and the Sookie cardigan for the crochet version, because they always do a crochet pattern and a knit pattern for the when they do a thing.
Okay.
They always have a knit
Cool.
and a crochet. And I wanted to do the cardigan, not the vest. So crochet it was.
One more round. I needed to knit my first cardigan yet.
I started two of them. Yeah, there you are with, hey, I'm Mel. I've got 73 projects going at once. Bad mouthing me, Bridget.
I was not. You get
Sure.
quite a few of your stuff. You get quite a bit of your stuff done. It might not be like, a week after you finish it, but you get it done. I was actually praising how you did it, not coming at you for it.
I haven't gotten it done lately much. I
Yeah,
mean,
but you've had a little bit more on your plate
yeah.
emotionally, mentally, physically, and that's going to take a toll on your ability to complete your crafts or even have time to work on them.
I just I got a letter today from my insurance, and it was the first time I can remember in a long, long time. Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. That I got a denial for a medication, and
Mm,
it was for lidocaine patches. And I'm like, why they didn't deny me for lidocaine patches? I can get lidocaine patches like over the counter.
right.
So why'd they deny me for them?
Maybe the prescriptions ones, maybe because I know sometimes the prescription of something you can get over the counter is an astronomical, just outrageous price, and for that reason, my insurance has denied certain medications.
Maybe. And maybe because they are over the counter? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just, but they didn't give like a reason, you know? They said, nope, you're denied. You know, and this is like an insurance that will call me on a Saturday to say, "Oh, your prior authorization was approved and we just wanted to tell you." And I'm like, "Why are you calling me to tell me?" Yeah, y- y- um, hi Kendra, how are you, honey? But it's like, you know, I'm going to find out when it goes through at the pharmacy and and it's filled, or my doctor calls me to tell me they're making the appointment, but
Right.
they're super nice. And oh, that's good, Kendra. But
It also might be a thing where your doctor just has to fill out an extra paper saying, no, in fact, my patient actually does need this for XYZ reason. And you send it back through, and they're like, oh, okay. Since you said that, here you go. I've also had that happen.
I don't know, because the over-the-counter ones, I tried them once and they just slid right off of me. They didn't stay on. And it's like, I was like, okay, well, I'll try the prescription ones and hopefully they don't do the same thing. You know, they have better sticking, you know, sticking whatever power, and you know, hopefully it can help with the pain, because the pain medicine isn't doing the trick. And that's why we were trying it, because the pain medicine isn't doing the trick.
Right.
So
Well, hopefully they'll get something figured out for you very soon.
I hope so, because it's just taking longer now. Hi, Jane Doe. How are you? Yes, he did say to make way for you, Katie, because you are awesome. And my bandana thing is sticking up or something. It has, hold on, snowflakes on it. Yep, yep. And now it's crooked. But oh well. Oh, I'm just gonna lay here. Because my back hurts.
Don't be doing that. You're not allowed to be all hurt and sore. That's not allowed.
I only have 3 pain pills left, and it's not, I don't know. I don't know how long it's been since I got them. So
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can ask for more yet. Oh, who got what at what auction? Oh, that's great, Jane. I haven't done acupuncture before. They also said about maybe going to a chiropractor. But I think chiropractor's out of the list because I've got discs out of alignment. And so, yeah, I don't think he can put them back into alignment. So, probably not going. Ooh, you got Katie's handspun yarn. Kendra. Thank
Now
you,
I'm
Diana.
jealous. I didn't even
Yeah.
have Edie's hand spun yet.
Well, I got a secret. I got a secret.
Okay. You're frozen.
Katie
You're frozen,
made
honey.
me some handspun. Am I? Well, you were frozen for me. No, you're not anymore.
Okay.
Am I okay for you now?
Yep, you're good now. And I'm turning my cameras off to make sure
Yeah.
that's not doing it.
But Katie made me some handspun a while back.
Lucky
Have a good
girl.
night. Love you, Jenny.
There we go. Hopefully that will stop.
Yeah, my nightbot is a bit sassy, like me. He can be real sweet. Yes, Jenny. We'll talk soon. He
Oh,
can be
so
real sweet. Okay, go ahead.
I took apart the Centro and I figured out that it's the teeth on the crank that busted off. There's many parts inside that were not filed down properly, which I'm pretty sure what was making it um, as loud as it is, even when working with a lighter 4-weight yarn, and it really
Hmm.
struggled with like a regular, like Red Heart Super Saver 4-weight yarn. I think I can file down the bits that are too big. And I looked on Amazon and I can get a new crank handle for it for like $9.
Hmm.
And I can replace it. So at least I can do that when I get paid again, and I'll have one until I can save up to get a nicer machine, um, or the Addy,
Yeah.
because I think this one here, it just wasn't quite made right. There was parts in it that, like, there's plastic shavings all over the place, and it's because there's bits in there that are sticking up way higher than they should.
Yeah. Well, if you are able to file it down and like make it work better, you can always keep it as a backup machine because you can
Right.
get like a whole set of replacement parts like handles and things for probably what you're like don't buy that just the handle, like look and see what you can like
Right.
there. I've seen where they do the replacement handle and then it has other replacement parts
Yeah.
and it's not much more than what you're paying for the handle.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going
So
through a bunch of them. Quite a few of them had parts that I didn't need.
yeah,
So I probably won't get those that just because
but
odds are by the time, if I ever did end up needing them, I won't remember where they're at. You know?
you don't have like a place you just put your extra parts and
Oh, I have lots of places that the extra parts go in.
no, one place.
No, I have
One.
way too many crafts to have a one place where extra parts go in. Oh, no, no.
No, you need one tote that you put all your extra parts in, and then each extra part place, like Centro extra parts, baggy. This extra parts, baggy. With the mark, with the
Right.
manual and the parts in it. And the manual and the parts in it. And then they all go in the tote. And you know where that one tote is.
Katie, I would love to get both the larger one and the smaller one, but right now I'm just aiming to get the larger one because what I'm wanting to do with it is, charity work, making hats and scarves, and I can crank out a hat and scarf with that big one pretty quickly.
Good night, Diana. You get that spot in that bed before the puppies. You get that spot. And then you let them curl in around you and warm you up.
Right? Yeah, Coco, she is a little turkey, so she can't go into bed because she'll be snuggled up next to me, or then she thinks she's got to go snuggle up next to the king, and then she'll come back over to me, and then he'll go back over, she'll go back over to him, and every time she does that, she thinks she has to wake you up because she needs the spot that she wants. So Coco can't come to the bed no more. Khaleesi, on the other hand, is so grateful to be in the bed that she will lay where you put her. Is it when you get into bed? Is exactly where she'll be in the morning when you get out the bed, as long as you didn't move her somewhere else in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, like I do. When I roll over, I just pick her up and roll over and put her on the other side. She just goes right with me.
Nope. This little ball of snores right here, this thing that I'm poking and she not moving. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. The 3-pound Chihuahua. The 3-pound Chihuahua. That's it. The 3-pound Chihuahua is the worst one. Yeah. But this 53-pound of muscle right here. I will be like if I let her have the middle of the bed while I'm sitting up, I go to lay down and I'm like, I can't get my legs in, move, and I cannot shove her. She will be like dead weight and she'll be like, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. I can no, I'm dead asleep. I cannot no, and I'm shoving and just moving her half an inch and moving no, and I'm like. She's like, I'm deaf, I'm dumb, I'm out cold, but she stops snoring, but she's still not moving, but she's not snoring anymore, and I'm like, yeah, I know you're awake, I know you're awake. Yeah, what do you think you're doing? And
she's
yeah, and I'm like, get out of the middle of the bed. I need to put my legs there, and yet when I finally get her to move, she jumps up and gets out of the middle of the bed, out from under the covers, and she's looking at me and blinking these big doe eyes. And she's like, how could you? How could you? And then I'm like, I get in and I'm getting comfortable. And I pick up the covers and I go, come on, get in. Get in. And she looks away from me and she stares. She puts like her forehead up against the wall and she's like, I don't know you. I don't know who you are and I can't hear you. And
she got her little fit.
She's like, I don't know. I can't. And then she's like, I'm so tired. I can't even stand up. And she's like weaving. And I'm like, oh, come on. You've been awake for 10 minutes. And she's like, no, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't even know. And, and she's like sitting on her butt and weaving back and forth. And I'm like, would you get off your sad, sorry butt? I can't hold these blankets up forever. There are like 4 blankets because I get freezing cold. And I have to keep putting them down and lifting them up and putting them down because my arms are, I'm weak. So I pick them up and she finally comes and crawls under the blankets. And she's like, and making noises. I'm like, oh, drama queen. Drama queen. But our babies. But
for sure, right?
But no, she's pretty good. I mean, she used to get out and in, and every time she wanted in, she would headbutt me because she can't get herself under the covers. She would headbutt me and wake me up to get her under the covers. Now she just curls up beside me until I wake up at some point in the night and put her back under the covers. But good night, Charlotte. Have the best night and sleep tight.
Night, Charlotte.
We'll be at Bridget's next week. So look for the live on Bridget's channel next Monday.
Yep. Hopefully next Monday I'll actually realize that it's Monday.
I'll probably text you and be like, wait, whose channel is it on tonight? Are we still on? Is it on your channel? Is it on mine?
I just, and I even went around and I even made a doctor's appointment today. So I knew it was Monday, but for whatever reason, it didn't click that it was Monday. You know? I'm getting old person brain, I think. Goes in and out like a sieve.
Yep.
And so I downloaded a calendar for the computer and trying to keep me on track. For me, it seems like, I just did that. In reality,
Yep.
it's been a month or two. I don't know. Trying to do better. Do you have any goals in mind for the next year?
I
Hello,
don't know.
Dragon Bee.
Hi, Lisa. How are you? Welcome in. I don't know. I would like to be more consistent with my channel. I would like to grow my channel a little more, though growing my channel has never been a major goal of mine. Old and crazy, same old, same old. Okay then.
Well, I mean, as long as old and crazy works for you, that makes me happy,
Yep.
Some of my favorite people in this world were old and crazy. Actually, most of my favorite people in this world have been old and crazy.
Yep. Oh, what is going on with this cake?
I have always loved like the sassy older people,
Oh yeah.
I just love it. Reminds me of my grandma when it's a lady, and then I really get a kick out of the sassy old fellers too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Well, then you deserve it. Work hard. We deserve to have things we work hard for.
Definitely. So Jane, I was a little upset I would not be able to uphold my title of or you know uphold the 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 title of winning the ugly Christmas sweater contest on the Grow Big TV channel last year. Oh no, Dragon Bee. But hopefully next year I will be able to hold, uphold that title. So, what is this? Is
You
this
never made an ugly Christmas jumper or sweater.
I won a ninja um food, I guess they call them a food processor, though it's
Mm-hmm.
like a blender.
Mm-hmm.
I won one of those last year.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it had the milkshake attachments.
Oh, now see, I would like that.
Hmm.
I like a milkshake. Not the
Oh God, that makes beautiful milkshakes, and it has lids so you can drink right out of the cups you make the milkshake. So you can make just a single milkshake. It has two cups for that, and then um, you can drink right out of the cups you make them in.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I love it, Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Oh, yeah, I love that. I'm thinking of pulling that sweater out of storage for some of my Advent openings.
Well, that would be awesome.
It actually has one of those animatronic Christmas animals on one of the shoulders and a tinsel tree on the other shoulder. And I may need help getting into it. And it has like almost, it doesn't have a full nativity on the front, but it has almost. Hi, Kim. Welcome back. Oh,
But Paula, that is awesome. And ever since I started crocheting, the king has asked me if I was now his old biddy. So I think that's pretty funny.
but I think I need to get it out of storage and wear it. It may block the advents hanging in the background, but yeah. And on the back, I have this headband that I've been wearing in some of my advent openings that has mistletoe on the
Mhm.
headband, and I actually took a because I went to the Goodwill and see there were two categories for the sweater contest. One was you used a sweater that was pre-made as the base or something like that for the base that was
Right.
pre-made, and the other is you made the base yourself. Well, I kind of took that liberally and literally. And what I did was I went to the Goodwill and I bought some sweaters and I took them apart by taking a sleeve from this sweater and the body from this sweater and another sleeve from this sweater and the collar from this sweater and the bottom hem from that sweater. And I Frankensteined a base of a sweater together since I didn't have time. Okay, Jane. Okay, calm down. Calm down, Jane. Calm down. But but since I didn't have time to crochet or knit a sweater completely, you know, from scratch. And so technically I had made the base of the sweater from scratch, sorta, you know. So it
Right.
counted. And there weren't many people in that category. So I did that. And then I also got all my other stuff from the Goodwill, like ornaments and the little animatronic dude. You know, you push his foot and he sings a Christmas carol and dances around and lights up. And, you know, and I sewed him onto the shoulder. Oh, it was so much fun, Dragon Bee. And I wanted that ninja because the only blender I had was also from the Goodwill. And it started to smell like electronics when it had been blending for too long, you know, like it was overheating and stuff. So now I have a good blender that is lovely and chops things and makes milkshakes that are wonderful. So it's lovely. Yeah. I will. I will get that out. So,
Yeah, I thought about getting one of those. I just haven't done it yet.
it's definitely well worth whatever it costs. So,
I finally got myself a stick blender, but I don't use it in my kitchen unless I'm making soap.
yeah. Yeah. I saw you making soap. It was fun.
My sister really liked her soap.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Pretty soon I'll have to make the king some more. He goes through a good bit of it. He really likes it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his skin tends to dry out a lot, and like store bought soaps make that worse. This soap doesn't.
Hmm.
It doesn't make him dry out so bad.
Yeah, my dad has sensitive skin. The only soap he can use is the Dove sensitive skin soap. So, well, I would suggest no affiliation. I would suggest the Ninja Blender.
Right?
Probably wouldn't wear it out.
So can't wait to get this project done.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
I want to wear it so bad,
You
but
probably won't get too cold or too warm for it or
right,
cold
this is
for it.
going to be like an awesome like springtime wear. It'll be a great fall wear or like a nice
Mhm.
something to keep with you. Like if we went, like not that we ever do, but like if we went to like a barbecue or something during the day, but we were going to stay until the evening, it would be great to have with us so that in the evening when I inevitably get cold because as soon as
It
the
gets
sun goes down, I'm
cooler.
cold.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have just to cover the arms up and wrap around. So.
Hmm.
And then in January, I'm going to be opening the Royal Celebration box one day at a time and also creating a special wearable out of that as I'm going along as well.
That'll be nice.
Yes. Because in January, I'm going to be 43. Ooh.
Oh, calm down. I'm already 45. Big baby. Dragon bee.
Yeah, I swear, sometimes the kids just ain't got no. Why would you just watch it smoke?
I
It's
know
not.
mine is starting to go that way too, Sally. I got a band-aid on and everything to do some knitting, and I'm just too tired. Ugh.
I mean, I'm not gonna force you to stay, honey. We don't have to do 2 hours if
Oh,
you.
I know. You never force me to do anything except put up a video. Put up a video. I'm like, what am I, a content creator? What do you expect from me?
I mean, I'm just being a good friend and kicking in the pants when you need a good kick in the pants. I'm just saying that's what good friends do.
I know. Oh, happy soon to be birthday, Deborah.
Yep,
Oh,
Miss Deborah and
are
I are
you
gonna go
birthday twinsies almost?
almost one day apart. So we are going to be doing something a little special for our birthdays together. We haven't decided yet exactly what we're going to be doing, but we're going to do something. I'm thinking we at least got to do lunch and maybe a little walk around the shopping trip or something.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
I have no idea, Terry, because I haven't watched television since 2020.
Oh,
So
is their new dream home in South Carolina?
I guess so.
Ooh, the LYS, huh? If
Yeah.
so, you guys need to do a video. Or don't do a video and just relax and enjoy the day.
Yeah, I told her, I said, if nothing else, because it would quite a little drive from her because it's about 45 minutes from me. So, and I'm about half an hour from where we meet up, half hour, 45 minutes. But I thought if we, met up and then I could drive the rest of the way so she wouldn't have to drive the whole thing, and we could go and check out the new, it's called Three Crows Yarn.
Ooh,
Yes, it just opened up in Augusta, or right around Augusta, Georgia. Um, so we thought about maybe going over there and checking that out, and there's plenty of places good to eat in Augusta. They have good food in Augusta.
nice. Okay, baby belly. Baby belly.
One thing I mean, I will probably spend money because I don't like to go to a shop and unless there's nothing in there that I like, not spend money because it's especially a small shop.
Baby,
Oh, the puppy.
baby belly. She's like,
With
okay, you can rub my belly, mommy. You can
right.
rub my belly, mommy.
The
And then
thing
the
that stops
tail.
me
The
from going
tail. Oh, she's such a showboat. She's such a ham. She's like, I know that camera's on me. Look, you can
right.
still see the tail. The tail's
And
still
it's all right.
going.
I'm good with the weekend, Miss Deborah. That's fine with me. Any day we go is absolutely wonderful. Um, Yeah, the one thing that stops me from going crazy in an LYS is like a ball of yarn is $38. And if I think about the price that I can get even at Knit Picks prices, which is higher than like say a dyer supplier type, bulk order place, um, I can get a hell of a lot of bare hanks for that $38 or so, or and then I can dye it myself, which is work, yeah, but I don't like to come off my money, so I'd probably be more the type of person that would enable you to buy a whole bunch of bare yarn and then we come back and like have a dyeing party. That would be the kind of enabling that I would do to a friend. Or spinning's a lot of fun. You really ought to give it a try. Here's a drop spindle. That's the kind of enabling I do.
They're the face.
That actually, as soon as we get the property finished cleared, there's actually plans for possibly getting a sheep. Because yeah. No, you had it right, honey. You had it right. Yeah, I
Yes,
have.
she moved sheep. We used to have sheep when we lived at our old house. My mother said, "Oh, I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna learn to spin." Went to one spinning class, and and yeah, our 9 sheep got sheared. You know, all all that fleece rotted for years. And I said to the shearer, "Take it, give it to 4-H, give it to someone you know." He said, "This is hundreds of dollars worth of fleece. You have garbage bags full." And I said, take it, please." We had black sheep, we had brown sheep, we had white sheep, and they were all different shades of gorgeousness. And I said, "Please take it, give it to someone who can use it." And one woman she met at spinning class, she sent a little bit of wool to, and that woman sent me back, well, sent her back a little bit of yarn. It's mine. I still have it.
Well, I mean, expert is the best. And I don't ever like totally mean to enable people, like say buy this, because I'm a person that I don't like to spend money. Like, yes, I did buy myself a
Yes,
brand new wheel, but
yes,
before
Kim.
that, like, I don't like to spend money. So I'm not gonna ever spend more money. But if I think you're really going to enjoy something, heck yeah. I mean, and there are cheaper ways of doing it, much slower ways, but cheaper ways of doing it. A drop spindle doesn't cost that much.
Yes, Kim, you told us you make yarn out of your dog. You did not say what his name was or that he was a Pyrenees. Um, Bridget is making yarn out of not this dog, my other dog, who is an Australian cattle dog. She's a red heeler mix. She's a mix of a red heeler and a shepherd, an Australian shepherd. And then my other friend Ray from Ray's Yarn Addiction is also going to make a different kind of yarn. She makes more art yarn. She's going to make some yarn out of ruby also. So I'll
Yeah,
get 2 types of yarn out of ruby.
Ray is another very, very talented lady. And
Hmm.
we Ray and I have definitely influenced each other as far as like what trying new crafts, like I had ventured into spinning, she had ventured into spinning, and then she went left field and ventured into weaving, and that is another big wish list item for me. There is a weaving loom on a stand that I really, really want, altogether about $600 to $800 worth of equipment, but it's a small one, and I really, 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 really want one. So that's in the long term goals of one day, even though I do not in any way, shape, or form need another craft, but I really want one. So, yeah. And it all goes so well together. See, yeah, but weaving, right? And here in South Carolina, like I could literally get weaving looms that would fill up my entire garage. They're huge. They're ginormous. And they're really not that expensive um, for what you're getting. I'm not wanting to get that far into it. I just want something that I can make some cloth. I can make myself some sweaters out of it that way, some nice rugs for the house, because with time, we're planning on ripping out every carpet in the house and putting down wood floors, but I will still want like little area rugs and whatnot. I want to make all of those. Having the weaving loom will allow me to do that. So. Oh, what's Nightbot doing now? Oh, he's advertising. He'll tell you a cringy joke.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Missy.
The king's dad has one of those yard barns. It's a two-story yard barn that looks like a small barn. And the king keeps going, "Is that what you want?" I said, "Yeah, I would love one of those, but bigger." He said, "But if you got that, you would never be in the house, would you?" And I said, "Well, probably not, but we're also going to need to heat it and cool it because, I mean, South Carolina." And he's like, oh. I said, "But you'll know where I'm at all the time, right out there."
Kim, I don't put the jokes in that Nightbot uses. It's from a site. It's a command, and the command pulls the jokes from the site. So, as long as it's not crude or rude. Oh, that is funny. Yeah. Hey, I never know with anybody what they're going to say, what they're going to do, Kim. So I just put that out as a reminder. But I love that joke.
Very much true, Missy. Plus, it's great not only for your mental health and your stability now, but it helps so much in staving off like Alzheimer's and stuff like that. Our brain is just like any other muscle in our body. If you do not use it, if you do not work it out, it starts to atrophy and die. And so, crafting, keeping our brains going, pattern reading, and stuff like that is so good for us. And repetitive patterns are very, very good
Mhm.
for us. And not only for our brains, but our to keep our hands moving, to and to keep little goals. It's so good for us, mentally, to set little goals and be able to finish those things, like starting a project and finishing it. The endorphins that release because of being able to finish off that and finish that goal is so good for you.
Terry's saying you should win the HGTV Dream Home as your wedding gift to the king.
Yeah. But see, then we'd have to, yeah, I don't really want to move.
No, see what you do. I always enter the dream home, but you can't pay the taxes on the dream home. You also win $250,000 in cash, and you win a car. You sell the car, so you don't have to pay taxes on that. You keep the cash, and you sell the dream home.
Honey, if
Okay.
I want something like that, I would drop dead the next day. Okay, let me tell you. I used to enter giveaways, right? And so I entered Bago Days giveaways back in the day when she did it all the time. Bluffton's not too far from me, although I don't think I've been there yet. might have. But I used to enter Bod's giveaways, and the odds of winning Bod's giveaway is just astronomical because she's um, and I won.
Have a good night, Sally. I know.
And
You told me. I was like, what?
yeah, right before I won, we had an accepted offer on our house right after putting it on the market. Got the prize. Offer went bye-bye. And we didn't get another one for a year and a half. I don't enter giveaways. If something good like that happens to me, something very, very bad is going to happen directly after, and I am tempted, I don't enter giveaways. And I know that makes me sound crazy, so I just tell people I don't enter giveaways across the board because,
If you know Kiwi's Crochet also won.
And back in the day, just up to I think a couple years ago, she passed away. Sweet Tea, she won one of the great big giant Christmas ones, like the first or second year. Teresa Patton was her name. Like the first or second year, Bod did the Christmas one where you could donate something to get into the giveaway. And she sent out boxes that were like so big you'd almost put a washer or a dryer in them. They were huge. And Sweet Tea didn't live very far from Granny D, and she won one of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's all right, Zach. I didn't say it, so I'm not worried about it. He thought I called you a baboon.
A baboon?
A baboon! A baboon! Like a balloon!
Well, I mean, I've been called worse things in my life, so.
Not by me!
I always wanted one of them capuchin monkeys. We knew someone
my younger sister, there is only one monkey lab, privately owned monkey lab on the East Coast. And it is at Franklin and Marshall College, which is the college my sister went to, Franklin Marshall University. And it's where she went to college. And thank you, Zach. You are too. And she worked in the monkey lab when she was going to college there.
Oh, awesome. I don't know if they've got them yet, but there's a bunch of monkeys running around South Carolina because they escaped the lab.
Well, this is actually like legitimate monkey lab, like not a corporately owned medical or cosmetic. This is they do
they would want. That's good.
This is not for medical testing or cosmetics. They do, okay, how smart are you monkeys? Let's do,
right.
You get a grape if you can solve this test, this brain test. Hi, Suzanne. Hello. How are you? So, that's what they do there. And they don't hurt them or anything or zap them or, it's just, if they do well, they get a grape. And her best friend still works there, even though they graduated college back in, I don't even know when she graduated college. I'm like, wait, when would I have graduated college? 2001. So she would have graduated college 2010. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. No, she would have graduated college 2007. So, sometime back then. And her best friend still works there because she actually graduated with um, a bachelor's in animal behaviorism,
Okay, that's cool.
or yeah, animal behavioral science, animal whatever that is. And since we live in Pennsylvania and they're down in Lancaster County, which is near Hershey, which is in Dauphin County, her friend also since high school has worked with the reindeer when they do Christmas Candy Lane at Hershey Park, when
Oh,
they bring the reindeer in. So
right.
she still does Christmas Candy Lane at Hershey Park. And 2 years ago we went and she got us free tickets to go to Christmas Candy Lane. And we went and visited her and she was like, Hi, I'm here with the reindeer. Hi, you wanna go? Yeah, look, that one's Prancer, that one's, Dancer. And we're like, wait, they all look the same. She's like, no, 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 that one's Prancer, that one's Dancer. you know, it's just like, you really, really love the reindeer. So yeah, she's great. She loves riding horses. They have their own horses. Okay, this is how great she is. She had a Saint Bernard named Hercules, and his best friend, a Chihuahua named Eolus, from the TV show Hercules, the Amazing Adventures of Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Hercules, of course, passed away way before Eolus. Eolus is still alive, but she calls him Manito because little guy, Manito in Spanish.
So again,
Oh, if you have a good night,
thank you for
you
coming
have a
in.
good night, Lisa. But she rides horses, and she had a basket made to go on the side of her saddle for Manito to ride the horses with her. And she has two other small dogs, but they won't ride the horses like Manito will.
Right.
And her husband, Bison, his name is Basin, but everybody always called him Bison because he's a really big guy. They got him quarter horse, like the big horses. They got him a big horse so he could ride it. And their son has been riding since he was like 3 years old. So he wasn't scared of horses or anything.
Right.
Like, and their daughter too, I believe. Oh, she's coming, she's docking in. Call this her docking pose. But yeah, but the puppy, he's not a puppy anymore. He's probably like 18 years old. The Chihuahua. He'll ride with the little boy who's probably like 7 now, 7 or 8. Oh God, no. He must be 12. He might be 12 by now. Oh wow. And we haven't even met him yet. I can't believe that. Gosh.
Time moves so fast.
It really does. I remember starting to make a stuffed animal for him when we heard he was going to be born, and then, you know, depression and things were really heavy at that time, and things got in the way, and oh, elbow. That's a liver. I think. I don't know which side my liver's on, actually. That might be a kidney. Bladder. Mm.
All right, Leolanda, take your time, sweetheart.
I might be ready to.
Ready to head on for the night?
Yeah.
Well, if we don't go pretty soon, I'm going to have to run to the other room and for a minute. So it's up to you either way.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel like just headachy bit. I hope she's not too bad off, Zach. I hope there's nothing wrong with her leg. Thank you for being here, Angela.
It's always a pleasure to have you, Angela. Thank you for coming. Well, I got 2 squares done.
Yay! I got a bunch of rows done on my panel. I mean, I should have it done by next year. Like
Right.
not January, but I mean like by this time next year. That's pretty good for me.
Right. I'm just trying. I'm making sure, like, there's no way. Well, I suppose even if I could get it done before the end of the year, but I'm not going to because if I wait until the beginning of next year, it counts as a stash down project. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm just said, you know what? It doesn't matter if I don't have anything done or don't get it done right now because then it works good for that. So
I'm sorry you had to frog Deborah. I had to.
Jane Doe.
Yeah, you have good night, Jane Doe. I've been doing this poncho, Deborah, and I had to frog back like I did a row and then I had to frog it back, and then I did the next row and then I had to frog it back, and the same thing, you know, and I do okay for a row and then I do okay for a row, but then I read the next row wrong, and it's just like, this is why I hate patterns so much. That's like repeat. But the thing is, each row is a different kind of repeat, so I can't put stitch markers in for the repeats unless they're removable stitch markers.
Right.
So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put removable stitch markers in, because that'll at least keep me honest for the repeats.
Right.
But I don't know.
I did that for a little while with the mosaic, Deborah. I knew exactly where I was messing up at, and then I just kept happening on my merry ass way, like, oh, I fixed it, so I'm good now. Then I'd end up making the same mistake again, just in a different spot.
Yeah, that's an idea, Missy. But I don't know. I've just been so tired lately, I think, is my problem because of the med change. And here I was thinking today, oh no, I'm not so tired, I'm not so tired. And then I get to the live and I'm like, and we go in slow motion and blah, and we're out. You know?
See, come this time of night, as soon as the sun goes down, my battery's like, I'm on charge. Let's go.
Yep.
I can be drained, dog tired all day long. Get up and I'll be doing this. Sit down and do the head bobbing.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as that sun goes down, the head bobbing stops and Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. Well, whereas with me, I get on a live and I usually I'm perked up. Hi. I'm perked up and once I'm talking to you guys I'm like much better, but then the later it gets, the more I feel more sleepy and stuff. I'm a blob today. I'm like laying down. Why am I so far down? How did I get, what the heck, people? Tell me when I start slouching. I look blobby. I got this thing on and my hair, and I look like I've gained like 20 pounds. What's up with that? Where's this all coming from? Hello. Let's do this. Let's pull this back. No job of the hut.
And Demetra's in too. Hello, Demetra.
Hi, Demetra and Ravina. We're just about. Demetra has to get one joke in. Demetra has to get one joke in. but we're just about to call it a night, guys. And so get your joke in, Demetra, if you're gonna get it in.
Ooh.
But yep, blame it all on me.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
She might have popped in, said hello, and had to run to the next room for a second.
Okay. The next room.
Y'all.
All right.
See you again next week.
All right. Well, Deborah's going to do it for her. All right. We will see you next week. We will be at Bridget's house next week. So stop on by there and see her next week. And I will fix the link in the description box where you cannot click on her link. I realize I forgot to fix that, so I will fix that. And yeah, that was a bad joke. But
that's definitely
we will see you all next time, and love you all. Shine bright like the stars that you are. Bye bye.